Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the kitchen and we are making pancakes. Pancakes are a staple in my household. They are perfect for my son, especially on mornings where we are short on time and rushing to get ready to school. They're actually good for any time of the day. If I'm going somewhere with him, I just need something to grab quickly that he can eat in the car that's not going to mess up my seat. So pancakes have been a really good staple in my house, along with muffins. I will link the muffin video down below in the description, but today let's get into these pancakes. So yes, they are vegan. They require no eggs, no form of like dairy, milk, or anything like that. We are making our own flour. The recipe that I was using before was using a packaged like pancake mix, and I really wanted to incorporate making pancakes from scratch so that I know exactly what's going into it and what's going into my son. And so I'm opting to try this recipe out today. No flour, no eggs, no dairy, no oils, no white or brown sugar. So let's get into this recipe. Now, if you're a busy person like myself, then we want to cut down on any unnecessary steps. We want to make this process as easy as possible. One thing that I love about this recipe is I don't have to mix anything in my mixing bowl. All of the ingredients go straight into the container. You blend it up and you pour it into the skillet. It saves me time from having to wash extra utensils in the kitchen, and overall just makes the process much easier. In line with time management and efficiency, I am not going to draw this video out. I want it to be short, sweet, and impactful. I want it to be something helpful for you guys at home. So we're going to go straight in and start making these pancakes.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Pinterest and the Big Man's World where I got this recipe from. The first ingredient is quick rolled oats. You need 1 cup of this. You saw me put in half a cup, and this is the second half cup. The next ingredient that we have is 1/4 cup of milk. I am using almond milk, and I know that you're supposed to measure liquids in a different container, but for efficiency, I am just using the same cup measuring spoon that I had before. Next up, we have a banana. We want it to be more on the ripe side, so you see those dark brown spots. That is a good sign. It's actually going to make the recipe a little bit sweeter, not too sweet though. So you just want to chop that up and put it into the cup as well. Next up, we have baking powder, and we need 1 tablespoon of this into our mixture. Next up, we have apple cider vinegar with the mother. We are needing 1 tablespoon of this as well. As you can see, it's pretty cool. We're starting to get a little bit of a reaction there. And the recipe that I found on Pinterest calls for 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. However, my son does not like syrup on top of his pancakes, so I opted to use 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. Last but not least, we are putting in vanilla extract, and all you need is 1 teaspoon of this. I love that this recipe doesn't have a ton of ingredients. You put it in there, put on the top, and let's blend away. It's important to note that as this batter is blending, I do have my cast iron skillet already heating up. This is what it looks like when it's done, and I wanted to show you guys the consistency, so I'm going to take off the top here. Your batter should look something like this. It is at this moment that I forgot I love pumpkin pie spice and everything, so I'm going to add that to my mixture, and then I am going to blend again. Now that that is done, we are ready to rock and roll. This is my preheated cast iron skillet, and I'm using this soy-free Earth Balance plant-based butter. This is something optional, but I find that it helps the pancakes to not stick to this cast iron skillet. Now we're just going to pour this straight in and start making our pancakes. Given the size of this cast iron skillet, I typically am only going to be able to make about 2 pancakes at a time, and these are 2 medium to small pancakes. You want to let them cook until you start to see these bubbles forming, and that's how you know that it is getting closer to the time to flip. Here I am just giving you guys a different view so you can see that they're a nice golden brown color at the top. And now we are ready for round 2. This is our second set or second pair of pancakes going in. I do like to make these in batches so that I can give him some the day of fresh, but then also I am always putting some to the side, so I will put them in the refrigerator and they'll last about a week, and so this is very easy for him to just grab in the mornings. One really cool thing that I forgot to mention, you can customize this to your liking. So for those of you who like strawberry pancakes, blueberry pancakes, walnut pancakes, you can totally add that into the mixture before baking. And I love a good mix in. I didn't do it with this recipe today, but it is something that you can do when you make your own. Now, using a cast iron skillet on medium heat, each side takes no more than 1 to 2 minutes, probably a little bit closer to 2 minutes until it's done and ready to flip. Here I'm giving you a little bit of a close-up view, but this is the last 2 pancakes, so just plating those here to the side. And here we have the finished product. So I am happy with how these came out. I like that they're not super thin. Some of the recipes I've tried in the past come out very flat. This actually does have a little bit more of a pancake texture, consistency, and thickness to it. I like to, like I said before, save these for later. So I will leave some out for my son, but the rest of them go into a glass container like this. And this recipe that I used today made 7 pancakes. There's 6 in the container. I'm actually going to leave the tabs up so that this can vent. And I left 1 on the plate because we have to try these out. Overall, my first bite, I was really pleased with how flavorful these were. I had to take a second to think, and it was like, okay, second bite still equally as good. So I think these are definitely a winner. Whenever I'm dancing, that's how you know that it's good. I actually want to give you guys a close up so you guys can see the inside and what that texture looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know any questions or comments below. But wait, I forgot. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.